February 2026 is already shaping up to be absolutely wild for movie lovers. And if these films deliver even half of what they promise, we are in for a legendary month at the theaters. From massive sequels to dark thrillers and mind-bending sci-fi, here are 20 new movies arriving in February 2026 that already look completely insane. First up is Blade Reborn, the long-awaited return of Marvel's vampire hunter. This reboot dives deeper into the underground war between humans and blood clans, with brutal action, darker visuals, and a Blade who feels more dangerous than ever. Early footage hints at savage fight scenes and a storyline that doesn't hold back. Next is Jurassic World Extinction, which finally answers the question of what happens when dinosaurs fully take over the planet. Cities lie in ruins, humans are pushed to the edge, and survival feels almost impossible. This looks less like an adventure film and more like a full-scale extinction event. Avatar: Ashes of Pandora arrives next, and this sequel promises a much darker chapter in the Avatar saga. New tribes, volcanic landscapes, and a devastating war threaten everything the Na'vi have built. The visuals alone look unreal, but the emotional stakes seem higher than ever. The Batman Shadow of Arkham brings Gotham back into chaos. With Arkham Asylum shut down, its worst inmates roam free. Batman is pushed to his mental limits, and this film leans heavily into psychological horror, making it one of the darkest superhero movies yet. Godzilla x Kong: Final Dominion takes the monsterverse to a whole new level. Titans clash across continents, ancient creatures awaken, and humanity is caught in the middle of a war that could destroy the planet. This looks loud, massive, and completely unhinged. Inception: Legacy is a surprise sequel that no one expected. The film explores the consequences of dream manipulation years later, introducing new dream layers, collapsing realities, and a mystery that blurs the line between memory and imagination. A Quiet Place: Day Zero goes back to the very beginning of the invasion. This prequel shows the exact moment the creatures arrive and how society collapses in silence. The tension feels non-stop, and knowing what's coming makes every moment even more terrifying. Mad Max: Wasteland Fury returns to the desert with new factions, brutal vehicle battles, and a story centered on survival when hope is nearly gone. Everything looks faster, louder, and more intense than before. Harry Potter: The Cursed War adapts the dark wizard conflict hinted at in previous stories. The magical world is divided, familiar characters face impossible choices, and the tone is far more mature than past films. The Matrix resurgence pushes the franchise into a strange new direction. Reality glitches, machines question their own purpose, and humans may no longer be the heroes of the story. Early scenes suggest a mind-bending experience that challenges everything we know about the Matrix. John Wick Chapter 5 Aftermath explores the consequences of Wick's actions. The underworld is unstable, new assassins rise, and the action looks more brutal and personal than ever. The Conjuring: Final Rite promises to close the Warrens' story with their most terrifying case. Ancient rituals, demonic forces, and a haunting atmosphere make this look like a true horror finale. Interstellar: Beyond Time dives deeper into space and time travel. Humanity faces extinction again. But this time the answers may not save us. Emotional storytelling and massive cosmic visuals define this one. Fast X Part 2 brings the franchise to its explosive conclusion. Global chaos, insane stunts, and family loyalty pushed to the breaking point make this feel like the biggest fast film yet. The Last of Us: Firefly Rising expands the post-apocalyptic world with new characters and heartbreaking choices. Survival comes at a cost, and not everyone makes it out alive. Dune: Messiah finally adapts the complex sequel. Paul Atreides faces the consequences of becoming a messiah, political betrayal spreads, and the universe begins to fear what he has become. Resident Evil: Umbrella Fall returns to horror roots. The Umbrella Corporation collapses, but its final secrets unleash nightmares worse than ever before. Transformers: Rise of Unicron introduces a threat so massive it could consume entire worlds. The scale of destruction looks unreal, and the Autobots face their greatest enemy. Alien Echoes brings pure sci-fi horror back. A remote colony goes silent, and what the rescue team finds is far worse than expected. Claustrophobic tension and brutal scares define this film. Finally, Deadpool Kills the Multiverse lives up to its name. Chaos, dark humor, insane cameos, and total multiverse destruction. make this one of the most unpredictable movies of the year. February 2026 is absolutely stacked. And if even a few of these movies live up to the hype, this could be one of the most insane months in cinema history.